Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at some of the most disturbing things caught in Doorbell CCTV. Hearing your door knock or your doorbell going off is disturbing in its own, but let's have a look at some creepy things.
This footage was captured on the night of March 7th, 2019. Shown is a man stepping on a house's front porch and emptying an entire yellow fuel container just in front of the door. The man then attempts to light the fuel using a small lighter.
Oh my god, look, yeah, he's proper doing it. Who is this man and why is he doing that? He looks like he's in a manic episode. But look, he proper tries to light it. What is that man doing and why is he doing it? Does he know who lives in there? Is there a reason why he's doing it? Imagine you literally hear noise outside your front door, you look at the camera and that's going on.
After failing to catch the fuel on fire, the man gives up and just walks away. As it turns out, he had mistakenly used diesel fuel rather than regular gasoline, and while gasoline is extremely flammable, diesel fuel is much less so. Had the man used gasoline, and he would have no doubt started the house, along with himself, on fire.
Exactly, like he literally done such a bad job as well. So he obviously went there with an intention to light a big fire. Do we find out why?
In the house at the time was a mother and her 2 children. When the mother saw the footage, she would call the police, would later identify and arrest the man in his house just across the street. The woman claimed she didn't know the man and had no idea why he would want to harm her and her family.
Okay, so it was a man literally in their neighborhood just across the street and she didn't know who he was. That's so weird, isn't it? Why would you do that? I mean, he's obviously planned this, like he's went and got petrol or diesel or whatever that was, and he tried to light it.
When questioned why he did it, the man claimed he had seen a ghost and was trying to get rid of it, suggesting he was most likely under the influence of something. He was later charged with attempted homicide and arson.
I mean, that's good that he was charged. Hopefully he stays in jail for the rest of his life. So he claims that he's seen a ghost, so I'm assuming that he was like a bit cuckoo or like going through stuff or like, you know, his mind wasn't in a good place. I mean, thank God like his plans didn't go through, because that could have ended up with like a mass funeral.
On February 2, 2022, a contractor in Houston was working in a townhome. At around 6 p.m., the contractor claimed an unknown man that was armed and wearing a mask suddenly appeared inside the townhome with him.
Nah, I'm sorry, see that zoom in actually just freaked me out. It is literally 11 p.m. whenever I'm filming this. Why am I watching this at night? I literally hear really weird creaks 24/7. I'm gonna freak myself out.
The unknown man proceeded to force the contractor into a bathroom, where he then tied him up by bounding his feet and hands. Afterwards, he rummaged through the townhome for over an hour, all the while listening to a police scanner to verify the police weren't on their way. And this footage captured exactly that.
Okay, yeah, so he basically robbed them. That is so traumatic. I mean, imagine if you were sat in your home and you turned around and someone with a literal mask and weapon is stood behind you. And you also tied him up as well. Now, what is going through these people's minds? Why are they like that? Look, he's literally going for all of his stuff as well, and he's got gloves on. And he's listening to a police scanner as well. Oh, so creepy. Like, look at the mask. It's creepy enough that he's done that, but it's the fact that he's wearing like a white mask. That mask does look like something you see in like a horror film. I'm telling you, these people are recreating these films in real life.
After taking multiple items belonging to the homeowners, who were out of town at the time, the man found the contractor's keys and drove off with his truck that now contained everything that he had stolen. The man was never found by police. However, the stolen truck was. It was found 2 days later, unoccupied in a nearby restaurant parking lot.
Okay, so they found the vehicle 2 days later, but they never found the man. I honestly think that's one of the worst things that could ever happen in a situation like that. The man got away with it, which means he's probably going to do it again. Also, can we talk about the poor contractor who was literally doing stuff in that house and that happened to him? I hope that man is okay. Like, that would mess you up.
This doorbell footage was recorded in the early morning hours of July 26th, 2019. While it's not visible in the footage itself, the house just next to the one with the camera had been completely set on fire, and because of how close the houses were, this made the house with the camera at risk of also being set on fire. Shown in the video are some of the other neighbors desperately trying to warn the homeowners of the threat.
Imagine you're in your house and you look out and see like another house burning down. You would probably be thinking, oh my god, I literally have to go and like let everyone know. About a week ago I seen a video of a house not close to me, it wasn't in my area, but it was in Northern Ireland, burning down. Within the space of about a minute the whole thing was on fire. Like, that's how quickly a fire can spread.
Yeah, if their house is on fire.
I know, I'm knocking on the door. There's nobody answering.
Imagine hearing that in your house. You'd think you're about to get burgled. I don't know what's more scary, the fact that a house is literally on fire or if you heard that. I mean, if someone's knocking on my door like that, I don't know if I would go down straight away. I would be thinking in my head, am I getting lured into something?
Can I help you?
The house next door to you is on fire! Your house is almost on fire!
Okay, thank you.
Oh, this is so
Fortunately,
scary.
the loud banging was enough to alert the homeowners to the situation. From there, they would get all the children out of the house as quick as possible. They were then brought to one of the neighbors' houses across the street, far enough away from the fire. But other than some damage to the trees and part of the garage, the house with the doorbell camera was ultimately left untouched.
Okay, so everyone was fine in the end, thank goodness. I mean, it's scary enough that there was a big fire, but it's also freakier, like, that someone was literally knocking on the door like that. I'm telling you guys, these videos are gonna freak me out. I ain't sleeping tonight.
This footage captured an unknown man walking up to the front door of this house. Right away, he leans against the door and tries to open it. He doesn't even knock, but the doorbell camera alerts the homeowner of motion being detected, so the homeowner still gets up to see who it is. Before asking any questions, the homeowner opens the door to see what the man wants.
Why would you open the door? Nah, I'm sorry, no! This is why you always have to make sure that all your windows are locked and all your doors are locked. Why would you just open your door to a random person like that? If someone literally knocks at my door, I go over to like the wee mailbox thingy and like open it and say, hello, who is it?
Naturally, the homeowner saw this as a red flag, and shortly after tells the man he needs to leave, but he didn't listen, forcing the homeowner to have to physically push him out of the house.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Like, imagine someone literally walks into your house and they refuse to move. First of all, who's that man and why is he literally trying to break into your house? And second of all, like, why did you let him in? Look, he just like, he tries to open it. Oh, stuff like this is just so freaky.
Hello. Hi.
No, don't walk in.
Who are you? Good. You need to leave. How far? Out there. What's the reason stairs? What? What's the stairs?
Oh, is he
Come on,
drunk?
where are you going? What's the stairs? Goodbye, you.
Oh my god, what was that about? Notice how he went from 0 to 100 really quickly. I'm not joking, but videos actually make my heart beat really quickly. Like, that really freaked me out. Like, he's just stood there.
As the door is being closed on him, the man forcefully punches the glass on the door, but fortunately, the homeowner was still able to close and lock it. The man then continues to stand at the door, trying the door handle before the video ends. What this man had actually planned is unknown.
Okay, so we don't know if he was arrested in the end, but honestly, I'm gonna like say this once and I really want you to take it. If someone ever does knock at your door, just do be careful. Even if it's like a small woman, like you don't know how these people work. There are literal criminal gangs that will get like a little kid or like a pregnant woman to go up to your door, pretend something bad happens, and then they'll like all barge into your house.
This video was taken on the night of August 10th, 2021. A woman is seen returning home from work. She unlocks her
behind
door
her.
and walks in, but before she can close it again, a man that was armed enters her home just behind her.
You know how I was literally telling you about being careful with stuff like that? Like, also be careful if you're walking home. So obviously these people are following this woman.
Shortly after, another man can be seen. The two would demand the keys to the woman's car, and after she gave it to them, they would run back outside to where her car was parked, where they would then drive off with it.
Okay, so they're about to show us the clip, by the way, so be prepared. I'm assuming they were stealing her car because they were probably going to use it to like do another crime. Oh my god, that's terrifying. And this is why whenever I'm out and about, I'm always looking around. Like, I'm telling you right now, I always think I'm being followed by like Bigfoot or something like that. Oh god, here's the clip. Oh my god, that scream. That poor woman.
Police were immediately called, and only a couple hours later, they would find the stolen vehicle at a stoplight. They attempted a traffic stop, but the vehicle fled. The high rate of speed and rainy conditions that night made following it almost impossible, so police had to give up.
So they give up? Is that like a thing they do? Like they eventually give up?
The vehicle is yet to be found, but the two involved in the theft would be found only 2 days later. The one that confronted the woman was charged with home invasion, armed robbery, and motor vehicle theft.
Okay, I don't know if they found the car, but they found the perpetrator. Okay, that's good. Thank God he got charged and put into jail. But yet again, I feel bad for that poor woman. And that right there is why you always need to make sure, like, you're not being followed. Even if it's during the day, like, it can happen during the day, not just at night.
This happened in Phoenix, Arizona. It's the middle of the night, and this was captured on one homeowner's doorbell camera. A man armed with an actual sword, a hammer, and an axe walks up to the front porch. He then proceeds to steal multiple items outside of the house.
If that happened to you, what would you do? Like, imagine you literally open the Ring app on your phone and you see that. How would you react? If it was me, I'd actually get boiling water and pour it over the man outside or like throw something at him. Oh my god, just look at the way he's just like looking around. Oh, imagine you were walking home and you came across him. Oh, it makes me feel awful. I can't actually look at it. Like, it genuinely freaks me out. Oh.
At one point, a car drives by, but the man completely ignores it.
A car just drove by. Imagine the car stopped, or like imagine you were driving the car. Imagine you drive past someone's house and you see him stood outside. My heart would be racing.
After a while, he walks off with his bag filled with stolen items, a sword still being held under his arm.
Yet again, we don't know what happened to him. That is where the clip ended. I hope they found him in the end and I hope he got charged.
While at work, a man in Florida would receive a message on his phone saying someone rang his doorbell. When he checked the live feed, this is what he saw. A man wearing a hat, sunglasses, and bandana is standing at the front door.
Imagine you look out your window and you see that. You would just think the worst is about to happen. I'm telling you, these people literally dress up like Halloween characters every single day.
And disturbingly, he's holding a handgun in clear view of the camera. The doorbell's audio system would ask the man to leave a message for the homeowner, and he does. He claims he lost his dog and wants to look in the homeowner's backyard for it.
Oh yeah, because that is so believable. If you really lost your dog, you'd not be wearing sunglasses and a bandana like that. Look at the way he's just holding it.
We can't answer the door right now.
What's on that
but
piece
if
of
you'd like to leave
paper?
a message, you can do it now.
Hey, just wondered if you guys saw a lost puppy. He's a pit bull. Blue nose. I believe he came in your yard, but I don't want to look without your permission.
I mean, if you genuinely think they're gonna fall for that, you must be stupid. But yet again, he's trying to act so innocent, like he lost the dog. We all know what he was actually there to do.
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
Alright.
Oh, I don't like the way he said that. Like, that voice is creepy. Nah. I hope they called the police and I hope he got arrested.
After the homeowner came on the speaker and confronted the man, he quickly left with no questions asked. As it turns out, this wasn't the only house he did this to. Police would state that they had gotten multiple calls with the same description of the man and the exact same story.
Multiple calls. Right, so this is like a thing that he done a lot. What is up with these people? Like, why do these people do that? Did they literally spend their life terrorizing people and making them feel scared?
The man was most likely trying to get homeowners to open their door, where he could then threaten them with his gun, and from there do who knows what. In this specific case, he most likely didn't realize the doorbell camera could see his firearm from where he was standing, which explains why he would be holding it out in the open by his side. Police weren't able to identify the man because of everything he had covering his face. Therefore, he has yet to be caught.
Yet again, another man who has not been caught. Because of videos like this, I'm never gonna leave my house again. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button, and I'll see you all in my next video.